Good morning, children. Welcome to this session of English class, and I hope you are with your high spirits and you are hale and hearty also. So, hoping for all good things, let's start the topic today. And the topic of our discussion today is speech writing. As you can see, children, today we are going to discuss about speech writing. But before we start anything else, let me discuss with you that what is a speech? What is the importance of a speech? Children, you might be knowing about the Hitler, although he was a dictator and he had done massacre. Massacre means mass killing, and he was a very strict person. But you know, children, he was also known for one more thing. Although he was a dictator, but he was a good orator also, speaker, and his speech was so moving that people used to do anything for him. His soldiers used to even die for him. That was the charm of his speech. Here I would like to also quote about our Indian speakers like Mahatma Gandhi. When he used to sit at one place to address the people, you can't imagine the mass, and you can't imagine the excitement which the people used to carry in their hearts when they used to get the news that Bapu is going to address on such and such date. Imagine, children, what could be there in their speech? Why do the people want to listen to them? If by now you have thought, so you may have got the idea that people used to find themselves connected with Mahatma Gandhi. They used to find themselves that what the Bapu is speaking is all about their lives. Children, it is the essence of a speech. You must calculate your audience, listeners. You must analyze the gentry who is sitting in front of you whenever a chance comes for you to speak. And according to them, if you are speaking, definitely they will find a connection. And that connection which will develop will make you their role model. So, in fact, I was talking about what is the importance of speech. Subhash Chandra Bose, who was the leader of Indian National Army, such a good speaker. So children, actually, why do we give a speech? This question comes. What is the purpose of a speech? So, the purpose of speech is when you want to address a large number of gathering, when you want to speak to a large number of people all together, when you want that all together they get motivated or affected by your speech, then you give the speech. Speech you give to mold their views about any contemporary issue or topic. The speech you give to make them aware about anything. The speech you give so that they can compare and contrast. They can compare and contrast your views with the views of other person, maybe who also has given the speech. So let me brief you here. The purpose of speech is to convey information orally to a large gathering, and it is used to convert the listeners to the speaker's point of view. Means whatever is your point of view, if you want that the audience should get motivated or should get affected by your words, you address them all together and then compare and contrast what others feel about any topic or issue and what you feel about that thing, and why your views are better. Because why you are addressing them? Because you want to tell them that whatever you are saying to them is more better than what others speak about. So it is all about the essence of speech. Now this is a question in board exams, but this year this topic has got deleted from the syllabus and it will not be there in class 12th board examinations, but it will be there in class 11th examination this current year 2020 and 21. I am repeating again, this question will not be there in the board examination of class 12th in session 2020-21, but it will be there in the examination of class 11th. So children, right now I have concluded you that what is the purpose of speech and why do we write a speech. But you must be very particular while writing a speech in exams. Why? The reason, because you have to score marks, and scoring marks is your foremost target. So when the point comes that you have to score marks, so you must be very particular about the format. You must know what is the exact format of writing a speech. And children, if you deviate from the format, definitely you are going to lose marks, because in board examination there is step marking. You get mark or marks for every step separately, not all together. So you must be particular about every step, and that step is format. So children, if we talk about the format of a speech, so first of all comes the salutation. Salutation means addressing the gentry sitting in front of you, chief guest, your fellow speakers, audience, seniors, whosoever is in front of you. Depends whether you are speaking as a student, whether you are speaking as a researcher, whether you are speaking as a prime minister, whether you are speaking as whatever. So, according to your position, you must address the audience in a very specific manner, with proper consideration of their dignity. So the first point comes is that salutation. So the speaker greets chief guests, fellow speakers, listeners. When your addressing part is over, then comes the point where you start delivering the matter about the topic which you have chosen to speak. So the point where you have to speak about the topic now. A good start definitely gives a good ending. It's a phrase. Although it's not like that in every scenario, but most of all, a good start makes you confident. So your start must be very proper. If you have given a good start to your speech, definitely the flow of your speech would be very accurate. So children, whenever you start the speech, so you have to just pick up the theme or central idea or key point of the speech, whichever topic is there. And how should you pick up the key point? By giving an anecdote. Anecdote exactly means something which is related to contemporary topic, and you speak up that thing in a very humorous manner or in a funny manner. Children, everybody is busy in his or her lives. They have their happinesses and sorrows, but nobody likes to have the discussion of sorrow. Everyone wants to laugh, enjoy, make merriment. Why is Kapil Sharma so a hit? Because he brings smile on everybody's face. So whenever you pick up the topic, you must give an instance of anecdote, means any contemporary issue, any present in front of them in a humorous manner. Why do we do that? Because to make them light. Everybody's mind is heavy with one or the other issue. So first of all, you have to make them remove that heavy issue, make them light, make them comfortable, and make them prepared to listen to you. So giving instance of an anecdote is very essential. It will make them fully prepared to listen to you. And if that anecdote is humorous, funny, and if it relates to them, definitely everybody's attention would be towards you. Alright, so after that, once you have attracted the attention, then comes expressing your views on the topic. Now, just if you are speaking and not presenting the facts that would be so boring. And sometimes the person sleeps also. So, whatever views you present about the topic, that must be supported with some facts and figures. Like, suppose if you are talking about Indian economy, so it must be supported by the points like inflation, deflation, and then the value of Indian currency and comparison of Indian currency with American dollar. What happens when inflation happens? What happens when deflation happens? Suppose if you are talking about artificial intelligence, generally I am talking about robots. They do have artificial intelligence. So when you are talking about artificial intelligence, then you must tell the people what are the benefits of artificial intelligence and to which extent we must develop that artificial intelligence. And far from that, that would be a demon for us only. Because if the robots develop the sense of artificial intelligence added up with some human qualities like emotions and feelings, then those machines will become humans themselves. Many Hollywood movies are based on this topic, where artificial intelligence has been the point of discussion and to which extent we should develop it. So children, whatever I am discussing here, what it means? It means whenever you write the speech, you must support it with a valid point, some fact or some figure. So that must be the essence of your speech. Next thing comes, whenever you speak, sometimes the speech is to present the facts. Generally, when you have to present a paper, that is topic in universities and colleges, that you have to present paper, and that is known as paper presentation. So whenever you present a paper, you are also speaking, but there you are delivering some facts and figures and maybe your research. But when your speech is politically motivated, then comes the point that you have to compare and contrast your views with others and why you are better, and that must be supported by valid points. So it is all about the content of your speech. Then comes at last that you have to conclude. As you started with an anecdote, so you must conclude with your viewpoint by summing up arguments. Whatever arguments you presented, you must sum up them in your views, and then giving the audience hope for the future that yes, this is going to happen. All right. So then this way you can conclude your speech. Now if I talk about the format of a speech, how you will write in copy when you are facing your exams. So it should be like this. First of all will come the salutation, as I have already discussed. Suppose you are writing in copy, you are in front of the audience, so respected chairman sir, director sir, principal sir, and then wishing them best wishes of the day, and then opening up with the topic. That is known as introduction. You introduce your topic, as I told you, by giving instance of anecdote. Then comes the body of the speech, where you present your ideas, your views, the facts and figures, everything comes here. And then come the concluding part, that is where you sum up your arguments. So, children, this was all about speech writing, format, purpose, and each and everything we have discussed over here. But the main thing which makes your speech different from others is the way you present it. If your presentation is nice, if the choice of words is nice, definitely you are going to get a upper hand from others. And second thing, your grammatical accuracy, your construction of sentences must be fine. If your sentences are grammatically correct, definitely you are going to excel. So children, here in this video I discussed about the speech writing and what is the purpose, the format. In next video, I will give you examples, some solved examples. I'll discuss some solved examples of speech writing so that you may get an idea how to write a good speech. Then I'll throw questions on you so that it may hit your brain and you must think over it and present your ideas. But be very particular, be very lucid. Lucid means clear. Then only your thoughts would clearly reach to the other person. So children, that's all in this video. Rest we will discuss in the next part of the video. Thank you.